Okay, so little update on the packing. I think another teacher has solved my book problem. I went ahead, have gone through, but like they're just so big, so heavy in those black bins. And she says, well, you have all those milk crates. Why don't you just put your books in there? And since they're already in bags, they are protected. So took all of the books that were in there out of there, put them in here, and am now left with just those books that are not in bags. And then of course I did have this one, but I really don't want to unpack that bin yet. So we're gonna see how it works of getting things into these two bins before I move on and out or unpack that other bin. I've also went ahead gone around my classroom or going around my classroom collecting things that I need to go into the bin, so that way I can kind of see how much I have and how much space I'll have. I did go through this cabinet. Feels really good. I've just have the stuff that I don't want left over. I feel really bad. These push lights I bought, and they're awesome in that, but like I never used them. I had them for like 3 years, never used them. I just feel like it's best to get rid of them. This is just end of the year gift stuff for my kids. Have not gone through this last drawer down here with the decorations. I need to do that. But then I did go through this little guy here with all of kind of paper stuff. My folders I'm gonna keep, and then some of that paper I'm gonna keep as well. And then just have some stuff I'm gonna take home with me. But yeah, I'm feeling really good about where I'm at. I'm just gonna keep going. Everything's gonna get packed away. I'm feeling real excited about those bins now. I think that my goal is still attainable, not too ambitious, but definitely a good thing of keeping me getting rid of stuff. So we're just gonna keep going. Here is kind of what this corner looks like now. Man, I have packed, unpacked, repacked my bins so many times. I have one bin that's like just sitting out in my car, so has not left that spot. But basically, here is where we are at. We have pretty much, I packed this bin. These folders are really not going to fit in there, so I might need to unpack, repack that. But pretty much everything else is containers, and I don't know what to do. I want to keep them, but I just don't know the best way to store them. So we have like book bins, these black things, these things, those like just bigger containers. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that one. But I just don't know how to best store these ones. So that's kind of where I'm at. Now, I do have a pile of like professional development books, other items and things, and I have another pile back at my mom's house too. So I'm not sure what to do with those. Those might have to, I guess that's why I was keeping that container. I might be able to put all of that. I might be able to put all of those books into that bin. And then I have a pile of stuff that I might take with me to Cambodia. We will see. And then I have this bin again. I went ahead and like unpacked, repacked it, got some more decorations to fit in here too. But I'm feeling pretty good about this one. I think the only thing would be these containers. The bin I have in my car, I've thought about, again, taking out the books, putting them in the milk crates instead, but I think I can keep it how it is. And then there's just like a little bit of some other decorations. Like, I don't know if I should keep this welcome spring sign or not. I might, but I have started taking down the flowers off of this tree. This tree has to come down anyway, so might as well save the little flowers that I've been putting up there. And then just a few other small decorations. The last kind of thing that I guess I do have is still have to go through some of this office supplies up here and the things on my desk. But I feel like my goal was pretty close. As of right now, it's these 3 bins, file bins, 3 of these, plus 2 milk crates full of books, all of those containers, that bookshelf in the back, and this shelf or roller cart. I also think I wanted to keep this too. It's kind of plain and simple, but I like it. And yeah, it's hard because I do really like these shelves that I had. These things are really great. I got those at Goodwill, but I don't think that they are quite worth keeping. They fit really nicely. Are the let me show you these containers, caddies, table caddies, that's what they're called. These things fit really great in there, but I just don't know what things are gonna look like when I come back. So for now, this situation will work. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm probably gonna unpack and repack these bins again. Who am I kidding? Even the one out in my car, I'm like, what did I put in there? But so far we're doing pretty good. We have about 4 more teaching days. Yeah, 4 more teaching days, and then a couple of days of supply pickup that we'll be doing. And so I got to be out. I mean, I'm planning on being out by the end of next week because I got a couple trips planned before my big trip. So yeah, it's now just figuring out what to do with some of those extra supplies, and I think we're on a good path, so we're just gonna keep going. Again, a little bit of a funny story though. The night janitor here, he's like, "Oh, you're still here?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm actually like packing up my room. I'm moving." He's like, "Oh, you're not gonna be back?" I was like, "No, I'm moving to Cambodia." And he starts laughing. He is from Laos, which is right next to Cambodia there. And he's like, "Do you speak their language?" I said, "No." He goes, "Oh, good luck. It's hard." And then he's like, "But hey, you'll be rich over there." And I was like, okay. So we were kind of laughing about that. And I feel like that's the best mood I've seen him in, which is really great. But just a little update. I am currently going through preparing a box of stuff to take. Well, I'm not taking the box. I'm putting stuff into the box to then pack up later. But just stuff that I am bringing for the school itself. I had went ahead and contacted the person asking if there's any supplies that they need, because I have a bunch of stuff here, and I could always do an extra like excess baggage and bring it. And so kind of been talking to them about stuff that they might need. And so I'm going through right now of some books to pack up for them, and then have some other supplies that they say it's hard to find. Like she was talking about whiteboard markers, specifically like multiple colors, or like ones for students to use that have like the eraser on them. And then other like teacher supplies that I have that I actually don't want, that I thought would be good to bring for them. And then I'm just going to kind of bag up some other things. And yeah, I'm still at that part where I just have all these containers that I don't know what to do with. But I went ahead and finished going through the rest of this here. I emptied this out. I just left, this is a really good container that I like sticking in here, and these containers as well. I figured why not just keep them in there. So I'm planning on keeping that. I decided to go ahead and try to keep this as well. And I was debating on if I should clear it out and just try to take it this weekend, going back to my mom's this weekend, but we'll see. And then I went ahead and started moving all my curriculum out and over. I forgot that this shelf is actually mine, so I don't know, I might sell it. We'll see. And then, yeah, so I've mostly actually been gathering up curriculum to put in here. Since it's a rolling cart, they figured it'd be easier to stack all the curriculum in there. So I've been gathering it all up and kind of just going through. It's hard because it's like, oh, I want to pack everything up, but at the same time, like I was taking all the flowers off the tree that I'm going to use, but I don't want to take the tree down because this and then a couple other decorations I have are such big pieces of the classroom. I don't want to really disrupt the kids, because the couple of shelves empty, they're like, okay, that's fine. But like some of those big things, it just really like affects them, or affects different kids differently because of the end of the year and all the emotions that come with that. So I don't want to overwhelm them with that. But that is where we're at for today. So I'm going to go ahead and work on packing up this box over here, and then head out. I don't know. I'm also trying to debate. I put the stuff over here because I thought about putting that in my car today to take to my house. That way it's just out of here. So we'll see if I actually have the energy to do that. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and think about a box of stuff to take with me. Okay, so went ahead, put a few things in my small car. I got those 2 milk crates of books in here. Only one of the yellow containers fits back here. And then all of my book bins, all of those containers, these 2 things. There's like some space over here. When I get home, I'm also planning on taking some stuff from home when I go. And then I didn't really pack this up full, but I planned on trying to get these file boxes home, or at least to my house here. And then just a couple other things. The stuff I left in my classroom, I really only have like, it's the other 2 bins that I've been talking about, and then a couple of the box of stuff from that's supposed to go to Cambodia, because that's not really done yet and I don't want to take that yet. And then I have some furniture pieces that I am just not sure about, like the colorful drawer. I want to take that, but then this bookshelf I had originally planned on, it's, you know, the ones, the display bookshelves, like I love having that and I want to take that, but I'm just not sure I have enough space to do that. I'm trying not to do a U-Haul, mostly because I don't want to drive it, but we'll see if that ends up being the case or not. So I have to go home, kind of figure out a couple things there that I want to take over for tomorrow and just kind of see. But I think everything is going well about emptying my classroom. So I'm going to head home and kind of check out some things there. So I'll see you later. All right, so I'm back loaded up my car for another load. I took a load to my mom's house, and now this one is just going to my house that I'm in right now. This way it's just kind of out of my classroom. Our last day of school for classes is tomorrow, so I just kind of want to get it out, and then that way I know what I'm able to give to other teachers and such. So here we go. We are going to load up the rainbow cart, and as many of these containers, probably at least one of these yellow bins, as I can. I think this all should fit in my car. So here we go. All right, got a few things in the tub, another crate back there, some other containers. I have the second tub in there, as well as a couple of their boxes and things. So did not get the rainbow cart or like another one of my carts that I want to bring. That's okay. I'm going to go ahead and bring that over tomorrow. And I think because another one of my friends is actually helping me move this to my mom's garage, that I might try and get a few more of the shelves that I want to keep in. And then this all right now is going into my roommate's garage. I feel really bad. I feel like there's just going to be a lot of stuff there until I can move it out. But she said it's okay, so we're gonna do that. But yeah, I feel really good about this stuff. Technically, these yellow bins are not packed that well, but at least it's out of my classroom, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. And yeah, now my classroom is just kind of filled with stuff that I don't want, and I'm just kind of giving it away to other teachers or other people that could use it. And it's pretty full still of things I am not taking with me or storing. So that is where we're at today. We did it. I said we only had a couple weeks to be out of the room. We're not out of the room completely, but my stuff is out of the room for the most part. Tomorrow is our last day of classes, so after that I will completely gut the room and move out entirely because I have to be out. Alrighty, my room is empty. It's kind of echoing here, but we did it. We cleared it out. It is no longer a room. And I am no longer teaching here. I'm gonna go turn in my keys and call it good. But that's it, that's a wrap. So next place, Cambodia, here we come.